Okay, welcome back. Lockdown Lunacy. Oh dear. It just doesn't stop, does it? You're about to witness women being thrown under the bus, thrown down the river, thrown in the pit by a woman. Watch.
Okay, so yes, Judge Jackson is clearly not qualified to be on the Supreme Court. Again, she said so. Here's what I mean. She was asked a very, very simple question by Senator Marsha Blackburn yesterday up at the confirmation hearing. And Ketanji Brown Jackson, like a number of liberals out there, claims to not know what a woman is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what a woman is and don't understand the value of the XX versus XY chromosome,
I'm hearing it. I've heard this before, but I'm hearing this and I'm thinking, hey, what's going on here?
you don't understand what the biological parts of a female are and the differences between male and female and sexual dimorphism. You do not belong on any court. You don't belong on that. What was that show, Joe, in the 90s, Family Court, or the 80s? What was that show? Night Court. Remember Night Court with Bull? You don't belong on Night Court. That's a show. It's not even real. You don't know what a woman is? There's only two solutions here. Either this woman, Ketanji Brown, is incredibly ignorant and has no business being on the Supreme Court, or, I don't believe that's true, the latter. She's a liar, and will say anything to get on the court. And in that case, I don't want to be sitting in judgment in front of this woman. Check this out.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
Hey,
I can't.
I'm struggling
can't?
here.
Not in
Okay.
this context.
So you
I'm not a
believe the meaning
biologist.
of-
You've got to be joking me.
She's not a biologist. She doesn't know what a woman is.
Hold up. I've talked with a friend about this. I'm not a vet, but I know what a dog is. I know what a cat is. I know what a bird is, an elephant. What? You are a woman. You don't know what a woman is?
Not in
Okay.
this context.
So you
I'm not a
believe the meaning
biologist.
of-
Holy crap.
She's not a biologist. She doesn't know what a woman is.
Sorry.
So just to be clear, if she is confirmed, which because we have a bunch of rhinos in the party, a couple will probably vote for her. They won't even need a tiebreaker. So if she is confirmed, Joe, don't you think it's fair she should recuse herself from any case involving sexual discrimination against women? I mean, sorry, she doesn't know what it is.
I think so.
She just said it.
Hey, come on. Please tell me. If you're a woman, you got a sexual harassment case, against you as a woman, you don't want to come up against her, do you? Come on.
Me and Joe, I'm dead serious. Like, she said nothing? She doesn't know what it is. She just said she has no idea what a woman is. She doesn't know. She's not a biologist. So maybe a biologist should have the hearing, not her. She should recuse herself and let a biologist sit in. Folks, she's either ignorant or a liar. It's clear listening to her talk she's not ignorant. You can figure out the rest. She's not qualified to be on the Supreme Court. She doesn't know what a woman is. She claims not to know when life begins either. It's pretty simple, right? I have a 100% success record with betting that life begins at conception. Every human being I know, Joe, do you know any on planet Earth? Every human being has been conceived, right? Conception, everyone?
Yeah, everybody
now,
I
not
know.
every conception, everybody... Joe's at 100% too. Guy, you too? Every human being you know was conceived, correct? Guy's shaking his head, folks. Yeah, that's a yes. So there were 3 for 3 on that front. Now, not every conception results in a live birth, but every single live birth is the result of conception, okay? So I'm pretty good with that. Ketanji Brown Jackson claims not to know when life begins. So again, if she has no idea when life actually begins, how can she pretend to legislate on anything that involves abortion? She should recuse herself from that too. She doesn't know what a woman is either. So sex-selective abortion cases definitely can't be a part of that. Here, listen to this silly answer. Check this out.
When does life begin, in your opinion?
Senator, I don't. No.
Ma'am?
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? This ain't about, like, on the abortion issue. This is, like, just a basic fucking question.
I don't know.
Folks, this is a woman. Yes, a woman. She doesn't know it, but I do. Who is completely unqualified to be on the Supreme Court. You don't know when life begins? Sure. Folks, it gets worse. Ketanji Brown Jackson, who's spoken about CRT, sits on the board of a school that implemented CRT and is a very smart person. Don't believe the ignorant. I propose it as an option because I don't want to believe she's a liar. I'd rather her be ignorant. She's not. She claims to be clueless about CRT, too. Well, Ted Cruz was having none of that. She doesn't know what CRT is, which is weird because at one point she said it's taught in law school. You went to law school. You're a lawyer. Here's Ketanji Brown Jackson playing dumb again, and Ted Cruz saying, not so much. Check this out.
I've never studied critical race theory, and I've never used it. It doesn't come up in the work that I do as a judge.
So with respect, I find that a curious statement because you gave a speech in April of 2015 at the University of Chicago in which you described the job you do as a judge. And you said sentencing is just plain interesting because it melds together myriad types of law, criminal law, and, of course, constitutional law, critical race theory. So you described in a speech to a law school what you were doing as critical race theory. And so I guess I would ask, what did you mean by that when you gave that speech?
Oh, my goodness me.
So just to be clear, again, the woman is either ignorant or a liar. She's not dumb. You figure out the rest. She says,
like
I don't know
dumb.
what CRT is. I'm not familiar with it, but CRT is taught in law school. She went to law school and gave a speech at a law school where she mentioned CRT. And we're supposed to just believe this is a person who's... Folks, you go in front of her in the Supreme Court, and you are not a liberal. You have zero chance of winning your case.
That's not right.
This is not, I repeat, not someone qualified to be on the Supreme Court.
I want someone
One last
on
one.
merit and
Very
fairness.
disturbing. The fact checkers have tried.
Everyone.
Have tried. Remember, whatever the fact checkers tell you is false, you should be guaranteed it's true, because it's a political argument. They sense some danger here. Ketanji Brown Jackson, in many cases, has been very lenient with sentencing for people possessing child pornography.
Oh, no.
The scum of society.
No.
That's pretty gross, isn't it?
If it couldn't get any worse... Well,
Josh Hawley questioned her yesterday, and she apparently said in the sentencing of a case here, according to Hawley, that the 18-year-old had possession of pornography of his peers. They were 8-year-olds. Not exactly your peers. To the Joe Biden. Here, watch this.
This is you to the defendant. You were viewing sex acts between children who were not much younger than you, and this whole discussion is about why you're only giving him 3 months. Judge, he was 18. These kids are 8. I don't see in what sense they're peers. I've got a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 16-month-old at home, and I live in fear that they will be exposed to, let alone exploited, in this kind of material. I don't understand you saying to him that they're peers and that therefore you were viewing sex acts between children who are not much younger than you, and that's somehow a reason to only give him 3 months. Help me understand this.
Yeah, help me understand it too, because it's kind of disgusting. 8-year-olds are not peers to 18-year-olds, especially 8-year-olds on film or picture involved in sexual activity. Those aren't peers. It's disgusting.
Oh, my goodness me. Come on.
They're 8. This is a woman clearly not qualified, again, to be on the Supreme Court. She said it herself. Doesn't know what a woman is, unfamiliar with the contours of CRT, doesn't know when life begins. Clearly not qualified. Clearly.
We'll stop there. Oh my God, can you believe that? How can you put someone forward like that? On the US Supreme Court. She just threw women under the bus. So I'm hearing apparently some Soros money involved in this. Anyway, lockdown lunacy. See you soon.